Happening right now, another lane closure, another headache for Tulsa drivers. ODOT closing down a major northbound highway that gets drivers from South Tulsa to downtown. Well, 2 Works 2 reporter Tony Russell is live on Highway 75 and spoke with drivers tonight. And Tony, and I bet there are many that are just not too happy about this.
There's a little bit of frustration. Let's give you a live look at what the traffic conditions look like as you go through this construction project. Again, northbound 75 at the I-44 interchange. There is a detour for this project, but a lot of those headaches starting just north of 71st Street. But again, a lot of those drivers, like you mentioned, again and again and again, they are telling us, oh my gosh, they are hoping. They just don't want so many projects going on all at once. What intersection or highway in Tulsa doesn't have orange barrels with lane closures on it right now?
It's ridiculous, bro. It really is. It's ridiculous.
Tulsa drivers looking for a break won't be finding one anytime soon. Add Highway 75 northbound from I-44 to the Red Fork split to the list. It's time for a bridge rehab project on the busy downtown Tulsa commuter route.
But just to go 7 miles, it's going to take me like 45 minutes sometimes, and it's just really hectic and painful.
Just when one project gets going, like the I-44 bridge project, another one starts.
Budget out my time, and I'm usually always like 30 to 45 minutes off just from the traffic before they closed it down.
Everything is blocked off. I don't know what's going on. I think they need to focus on one project at a time and not so have all these scattered projects. They all need to work together so that it's not one big joke.
So Karen, this is what ODOT does not want you to do, is to go beyond the detour. The detour actually takes you I-44 westbound, and then you go over to Town West, basically, go I-244 and loop around back in so you can get into downtown. Because this is what happens. This is the choke point right here at 41st Street. They do not want people going through neighborhoods so they can get into downtown. So if you're coming out to do this tomorrow morning, get on I-44 westbound, I-244 inbound. Again, it should be cleared up sometime in July. We're told by ODOT that bridge demolition, I'm told, is going to start tomorrow around 7 o'clock. Reporting live in Tulsa, Tony Russell, 2 Works for you.
July seems a long way away. Thank you, Tony. New at 10, we are learning more about the murder-suicide in Claremore. Rogers County Sheriff's deputies identified the victims now as David and Donna Burris. David was a pastor at Victory Tabernacle Church. He and his wife were found dead in their home this past Friday on East 460 Road. The Rogers County Sheriff's Office says they have not yet determined a motive. A Tulsa woman says she's lost nearly $400 to an apartment complex and didn't even end up leasing a place. She tells our problem solvers that the Brixton Square Apartments deposited her money orders before she even signed a lease. Orlando Curtis is on disability and saved her money to rent an apartment she could call her own. She found the Brixton Square Apartments and reserved a spot there by giving management $350.
I did not sign a lease at all. And I was told they were not going to do anything with these money orders until I signed a lease.
Curtis says she decided not to rent the apartment, but when she went to get her money back, management had already cashed it in. She was given a refund receipt and the original money orders. However, they were empty. Our investigative team stepped in to help, only to be ordered off the property. But tonight we learned that Brixton Square gave Orlando her entire deposit back. Now, if you have a problem, we're certainly here to help you. You can call the number on your screen or send an email to problemsolvers@kjrh.com. It's another way that 2 works for you. Chilly outside on this eve of spring. Definitely does not feel like that change of season, Mike.
It certainly doesn't, Karen, as the chill continues across the metro region and the rest of eastern Oklahoma. Right now in Tulsa, we're sitting at 47 degrees, Broken Arrow at 45, Bixby at 47. It's not only us that's dealing with the cold air. We have to look all the way to the north. We find 20s in South Dakota, Nebraska in the 30s at this hour. Where did our warm air go? It's been suppressed well to southeast, where unfortunately they've been hit by numerous severe weather reports, which we're going to talk more about in just a moment. But what we're tracking right now is a chilly night expected, but sunshine and warmer weather will return. We'll tell you about that with the 10-day in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Mike. Developing now, the brother of the suspected gunman charged with killing 17 people at a Florida school was arrested for trespassing on the campus. A deputy's report says that Zachary Cruz was arrested today at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. The report says the teen was riding his skateboard at the school after being warned to stay away. The deputy says that Cruz told them that he was there to, quote, reflect on the school shooting and to soak it in. There was a moment of silence today at the U.S. House of Representatives to honor the victims of the Florida bridge collapse. 6 people died. Several others were injured. A Florida law firm filed the first lawsuit over last week's tragedy at Florida International University. And tonight, police in Austin, Texas are in a frantic search for answers as they search for a serial bomber. Officials say the latest bomb that injured 2 men is in fact connected to 3 other explosions in recent weeks, 2 of them deadly. It is believed the latest device was detonated when the victims inadvertently walked onto a tripwire.
With this tripwire, this changes things. It's more sophisticated. It's not targeted to individuals.
We heard a loud explosion inside our house, and we live about a half-mile away.
As the city of Austin remains on edge, neighborhoods went into lockdown, prompting a surge of calls about suspicious packages and other fears as authorities try to understand the motive. You know, tax time is just weeks away. We've got the list of the most common mistakes so you can avoid them. Plus, new birth control for men, the way it works, and the complaint that will sound very familiar to women. I'm Karen Larson. You're watching 2 Works for You at 10. New at 10, it's something many feared, autonomous cars crashing. In Arizona, a woman is dead after a self-driving Uber test vehicle struck her while she was on the street. This is the first fatal accident involving a self-driving test vehicle on a public road. And tonight, Kirk Gregory shows us why it's now prompting Uber to halt all of their car testing nationwide.
A tragic accident Sunday night raising new questions about the safety of self-driving vehicles. 49-year-old Elaine Herzberg was struck and killed by an autonomous Uber test vehicle while she was walking a bike outside the lines of a crosswalk.
As soon as she walked into the lane of traffic, she was struck by the vehicle that was traveling northbound.
Investigators say the vehicle, traveling about 40 miles per hour, was in autonomous mode with a safety driver behind the wheel.
Our investigation did not show at this time that there were significant signs of the vehicle slowing down.
Following the accident, Uber is suspending testing of self-driving vehicles in Tempe, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, and Toronto. The company saying, quote, "Our hearts go out to the victim's family. We are fully cooperating with Tempe police." Industry observers say the accident will lead to more scrutiny of the technology, which uses sophisticated computers, lasers, radar, and camera sensors to navigate traffic.
I think that this is going to have a broader impact on the whole self-driving industry and not affect just Uber.
It's still too soon to know the exact cause of the accident or how it will impact the pace of future testing. Kirk Gregory, NBC News.
New tonight, a deadly airbag alert. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reporting at least 6 cases of airbags not going off. 4 people died, and all of the crashes involved 2011 Hyundai Sonatas and 2012 and 2013 Kia Fortes. Now, investigators are looking at an electrical short in the computer chips that control the airbags, and they're trying to figure out if other cars may use that same chip. New at 10, a 4th class action lawsuit filed here in Oklahoma over Monat hair products. The lawsuits claim that Monat products cause significant hair loss, irritate the scalp, and cause injury. There have been hundreds of complaints filed with the Better Business Bureau, all reporting similar problems. New tonight, a birth control pill for men is getting closer to reality. Researchers just had a group of men take a new pill they're testing out every day for a month, and they say that it appears to be both safe and effective. The pill stays effective all day, which hasn't been the case in other birth control pills for men. But the side effects include small signs of weight gain and their good cholesterol going down just a little. You know, winter seems to be holding on tightly to our temperatures tonight. Our chief meteorologist, Mike Collier, is in with the changes ahead. Mike.
Yeah, some big changes, some good changes heading our way. Unfortunately, right now, the tree pollen's still really high. So if you're sneezing and sniffling, more likely it's because of those tree pollens being very high. Now, we had some showers northwest of us try to move southeast, but they are weakening with time. So no rain anticipated tonight, but plenty of clouds. expected to remain overnight tonight. That's going to help keep temperatures up a few degrees, kind of creates a blanket for us and prevents us going too cold overnight tonight. And that's a good thing because we don't want any frost or freezes this late in the season for this last day of winter. 47 degrees right now in Tulsa. This morning's low is 45 degrees. We reached 58 this afternoon. Northwest winds sustained at 15 miles per hour. So it still feels quite cold, and the breeze tomorrow will feel a little chilly. So as you head back to work tomorrow morning, expect the chill to continue. And we can see that with our hour-by-hour forecast. Northwest winds continue at 10 to 15 miles per hour to start our day. We're going to see temperatures at lunchtime chilly, upper 40s to near 50 degrees with that northwest wind continuing, but it was going to be dry, not a lot of sunshine. But by afternoon, though, the clouds will begin to break and improvement will begin to take hold here in eastern Oklahoma as those temperatures begin to warm. And as we look at our weekend, by the end of the week, it's going to feel really nice. Mid-70s on our Friday, 80 degrees on Saturday. Temperatures do cool back down lower 70s on Sunday, but all in all, overnight lows remaining in the 50s with relatively nice conditions expected for us here in northeast Oklahoma. So the weather this weekend looking great. Temperatures upper 70s to near 80 degrees with partly cloudy skies and a slight chance for a few showers and storms. In Jinx tomorrow morning, temps are going to start your day at 40 degrees. We're going to warm into the upper 40s to near 50, so it's chilly still at lunchtime tomorrow. 57 degrees as we head towards our afternoon highs for Jinx, Bixby, and Broken Arrow. Lower 40s to start your morning. Chilly start to your day. Some sunshine by afternoon. Temperatures will feel pretty good. Upper 50s for highs here in Tulsa, still below normal from where we should be this time of year. Tulsa 58, Tahlequah 55 degrees with a few rays of sunshine by afternoon. So some improvement likely by late in the day. Now your 10-day forecast, look for highs to continue to climb. Again, back to 80 on Saturday. And then we'll see the temperatures kind of fluctuate some early next week with a chance for more showers and storms. And we need the rain, that's for certain, as we start to see things begin to grow. But no frost or freezes likely in the next 10 days. So that's good improvement for us as we officially begin spring tomorrow.
I think we're all ready for the new season.
I think we are too. We can say goodbye to winter with very little snow across the area. A lot of people disappointed in that, but I think since we didn't get the snow, everybody's just ready to move on.
Seems like it's been a long time.
It has.
All right, thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
Well, new tonight, you have less than a month now to file your taxes. But there are common mistakes that could slow down your refund. So be careful with wrong or missing Social Security numbers for everyone in your family. Math mistakes, that's where e-filing comes in handy because it double checks your work. Claiming credits or deductions you're not entitled to, such as the child tax credit and premium tax credit for health insurance. Filing the wrong status. And finally, putting down the wrong routing and bank account numbers. Watch out for all that. You know, some lawmakers now want to make pregnant women sit through mental health screenings. We'll tell you the reason next at 10.